Au nom de Dieu, clément et miséricordieux. Vous savez bien que l'humiliation et le fait de susciter des sentiments de haine et de peur vis-à-vis de l'autre constituent le terreau commun à l'ensemble des entreprises de domination fondées sur l'oppression.
We have learned too that the cost of defending freedom, of defending America, must be paid in many forms and in many places. They are assessed in all parts of the world, in Berlin, in Vietnam, in the Middle East, here at home. Unassisted, Vietnam cannot, at this time, produce and support the military formations essential to it. Military, as well as economic help, is currently needed in Vietnam.
Well, at least they died for a good cause.
What cause was that?
Freedom?
Flush out your headgear, new guy. You think we waste gooks for freedom? This is a slaughter.
This blemished chapter in our national history. We, the Parliament of Australia, respectfully request that this apology be received in the spirit in which it is offered. For the pain, suffering and hurt of these stolen generations, their descendants and for their families left behind, we say sorry. A future where this Parliament resolves that the injustices of the past must never happen again.
Je souhaite maintenant que vous vous demandiez pourquoi cette fois-ci, la vieille politique de fomentation de la peur et de la haine a pris l'islam et les musulmans comme objectif, et ce, avec une intensité sans précédent. Pourquoi dans le monde actuel, le système du pouvoir souhaite-t-il reléguer la pensée islamique à la marge et la confiner à un rôle passif ?
And lasting peace and security for the state of Israel, a Jewish state that knows America will always be at their side.
Iran has made little secret of its desire to gain hegemony in the region of the Persian Gulf, the critical oil and natural gas producing region that we fought so many wars to try and protect our economy and from the adverse impact of losing that supply or having it available only at very high prices.
My fellow citizens, at this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
Truth is about the Middle East is, had there been no oil there, it would be like Africa.
And by the way, this idea of going to war just for oil, of course we should go to war for oil. It's like saying, You're going to war just for oxygen, just for food. We need oil. That's a good reason to go to war.
And out of chaos in Iraq would emerge an emboldened enemy with new safe havens, new recruits, new resources.
My friends, I will have an energy policy that we will be talking about, which will eliminate our dependence on oil from the Middle East, that will then prevent us from having ever to send our young men and women into conflict again in the Middle East.
But there's always been this attitude that somehow we could intervene and use force in the region.
More than 35 countries are giving crucial support, from the use of naval and air bases, to help with intelligence and logistics, to the deployment of combat units.
L'islam comprendrait-il des pensées et des valeurs qui viendraient contrarier les ambitions des grandes puissances? Quels intérêts desservent la diffusion de la représentation erronée au sujet de l'islam? Mon premier souhait est donc que vous vous interrogiez au sujet des éléments motivant une telle diabolisation massive de l'islam.